Hey, good morning. So we're out here today on the Blackpool seafront, Blackpool Promenade. We've come out, we're going to use our Merlin pass today, our Merlin annual pass, to go to Sea Life Blackpool. Now we've been to a couple of Sea Lifes in England. We've been to the Brighton one, we've been to the London one as well, and a couple of ones that are in sort of like Alton Towers and Chessington and places like that, because they're all owned by the same group. So we've not actually had to pay for this, it is part of the Merlin annual pass, but I'll show you guys the ticket prices in just a second. For us, we did have to pre-book, so we'll be looking to see what the procedures are. We are out of the restrictions here in the UK, but we're going to see whether they're still enforcing anything over here. So we're going to go inside, see what we can see, see if we can see any decent fish, any Nemos, any Dories, and hopefully some sea turtles. We do like some sea turtles. So if you enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it, helps me out a lot. And if you could hit the subscribe button, the bell icon, to be notified when we post all new videos, that would be fantastic. We will also be going to the Blackball Dungeons, so stick around for our roundup of that at the end of the video, or you can skip ahead if you're not interested in the sea life. But we won't be able to film inside the dungeons. That is one very strict rule that they have in place. But we will we'll let you know what that's like right at the end. Let's go. What are we gonna see then? A good layout. Oh, we can add a turtle feed for £10. It's very tempting, but I think we'll leave it. So it's £19.50 for an adult and £17.50 for a child. We've pre-booked on a Merlin annual pass, so we've saved on that. And you can buy tickets with the tower and additional add-ons for Blackpool in general. Right, so we've got our map, 30 years of sea life here at Blackpool. We've still got some safety procedures at the moment. We don't technically have to wear masks anymore, but they are recommended. Avoid overcrowding, observe safe standing locations, and maintain social distance. Oh, meeting point for sharks. Meet and greet. Ooh. Oh, these ones are having a break. But he's so close.
Those are babies, aren't they?
Babies, aren't they? What are these, little shark babies? Very strange, they're very like rubbery.
Hello to those who are just joining us, welcome to Sea Life Blackpool. I hope you're all having a lovely day so far. So this is the rock pool area. In here you do have the chance to interact with and touch the animals. If it gets poked or flooded, it will get stressed out. And we don't want any stressed out starfish on our hands.
Look at this tiny one. Look, he's tiny.
If you do have any questions, feel free to ask. My name's Sana and I am more than happy to help.
Right, should we stroke this guy? Give him a little stroke then. Oh, he's clinging. He's clinging on for dear life. What's this one at the back here?
Oh, could you take your hand out that time, please? I can't touch the ones back there. Sorry.
It's pretty low though, isn't it? Okay, we can't actually touch these ones. We shouldn't do that. And we made a mistake. Don't follow our instructions on this one. Look at this guy. Oh, what are these? They're like spider crabs or lobsters or something? I love the aesthetic designs in these places. Oh my goodness. Look at this grump. Wow. Wouldn't even be able to tell. We've seen two there in view. There's a lot more. These are gold cine rasa.
Just say that you're with us, okay? Question number 3.
Oh, look, you got little crabs.
Oyster.
Little crabs and mussels, not oysters. Big old starfish. Anemones. Really cool, isn't it? This little tiny guy is cool. Right, this is the harbour. Okay, this is what we were... Oh, okay, these are egg cases for the rays. This is what we were able to stroke in the rock pool just a second ago. It's interesting. Sea life breeds 13 threatened species of rays. We have got some ray in here as well. Just sleeping on the bottom of the tank. All camouflaged in amongst the rocks and gravel. If that was a bit more gravel in there, you wouldn't even see them. Like a scene out of Jaws. Oh, baby one. So majestic. Stingray adventure. This looks like something you'd find in Moana. Moana of Motunui. Feel the life in the ocean. So we've got shark tooth, we've got stingray barb, and then we've got shark skin as well. And that's quite rough and textured. Okay, so we've got this area up here. Very Aztec looking tank. And then if you can see in the background, we'll be able to go through that tunnel in just a second and see the sharks above our head. Nemo! I always love this fact. All clownfish are born males. Once they reach breeding age, the biggest, most aggressive male will turn into a dominant female. They've got a spelling mistake on their sign there, because I think that should say with, will rather than with. Dory! It is a really good dory, yeah, it's huge.
The regal tank.
A regal tank. Oh, okay. Still kind of looks like Dory though. Ooh. You're a strange looking one at the back there. This is a porcupine pufferfish. He doesn't look like he's got spines. Oh, look, he has actually. Look at this fella. Swimming. One thing of note, if you're a bit conscious at the moment of the current happenings, not a single person in here is wearing a mask, and yeah, it's quite anxiety inducing in small spaces. Oh! Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! And there he is. Oh look, there's another one at the back as well, another eagle. Kind of blends in. Oh, noggin. This one's actually like, stay away from me, mate. Like, leave me alone. Look at these guys. Heading into the rainforest. No! Piranhas are gonna get us. There they are. They're gonna take our blood, eat our meat, strip our bones for food. Look at these guys, they're making love. Making love. There's another one coming to join in.
Making love, I think he's just
No.
stuck.
He's either stuck or he's like, hey, bruh, give me a lift. I just want a lift. What are you doing? Oh, what's he doing now? Look at him. What's going on? Get away. Leave me alone. This is Phoenix, the sea turtle. It's the biggest creature they've got. Heaviest creature that they've got. Oh, he's disappeared now. There he is. This is Bert. This is the ocean tunnel.
What do you mean it's not so? Don't push me like that.
This is a cool car. It's like a greenhouse in here. And then we've got more ocean tunnel to go through in just a second as well.
Oh, sorry, Tay. Are you okay? Yeah. Come on, move. Where's the shark? Is it shark? Oh, brilliant, isn't it? Shark, look. Yeah, shark. Oh. No, that's not got his mouth open. That hasn't got his mouth open. That one's got his mouth open.
I'm sure he probably is.
Oh, his mouth fully
It's
open.
19 stone apparently. The biggest, heaviest creature they've got here in the Sea Life Blackpool. Baby sharks. Ooh. Get me as a diver. Look at that guy again. If you need a place to sit down, we found it just out here. And this is the other side of the conservatory tunnel tank that we were just in. One thing to note, this place is pretty busy today. All slots are available when we booked pass holder preview or pass holder pre-book, and nobody's wearing a mask. So if you are uncomfortable in these current times, I would suggest staying clear of this place. It doesn't seem like anybody is taking any precautions. So you got a behind the scenes discovery tour. We've also got the VR thing as well, and I'll put a link up in the top corner to our time at the Sea Life London when I did the VR. That was really cool. I think we were in like the Bahamas or the Caribbean or something, diving. It was really cool. You don't actually see it, but Sea Life London's a pretty cool experience. We've also got a little cafe area, and we've got the shop here. Shop's pretty self-explanatory. One day I will get one of these. Look at these little guys. I'm gonna get one of these one day, for sure. £5, it's quite cheap as well. Then you can get all your little bits and pieces. All of these are really quite cheap. And then finally, where you collect your picture that you had taken on the green screen at the beginning of the attraction. Next up, we're going to head into the Blackball Dungeon. As I said at the top of the video, we'll give you guys a roundup of what this is like at the end, especially given the current circumstances as well. It might be a little bit different because the dungeons are typically very much live actor orientated. So as it says there, 252 special effects, 10 live actor shows, 1 exciting ride and a 60-minute experience. So we're going to see what it's like now with that 10 live actor shows. It's going to be interesting. We can't film inside, but I'll give you guys an overview of the map in just a second. And we're just at the base of the tower itself. So as I showed you, we've got the 10 live actor shows, and then we've got the final ride at the end. Blackpool's darkest history brought to life. So this is free on the Merlin annual pass, but we will let you know in the wrap up at the end how much it is on a per person basis. So that's it for our sea life and dungeons experience. Now the dungeons was pretty cool. It's very much like the London dungeons. All the experience is the same, all the rides are the same, the actual scenes are pretty similar as well. One thing I would say, if you are comfortable with the current climate, that's definitely not something you should be doing. You're very much in crowded, enclosed spaces, very few people wearing masks. It is what it is. Tickets for that are £16.50 per person, £17.50 on the day, so £16.50 if you pre-book online, £17.50 if you buy them on the gate. But it is a cool experience. Now we wore our masks the entire time, but as I said, you know, it is something that you can't chance it. If you are not comfortable in that situation, you can't go. It is really as simple as that. But hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you found it informative, if you found it good, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And if you could hit the subscribe button, the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We will see you on the other side. Thank you.